Yes!
Cool. Kind of. We're gonna change that to I'm feeling super crazy awesome, Megan.
Yeah!
We got a super sweet show for you tonight. Ripkin's here. DJ Danger Dad is here. I know, right? Awesome improv gonna happen. But first, I'm gonna tell you my life story through the power of song. Magical G chord. So, I went to Catholic school my whole life, up until junior year of high school. And at that point, my dad was like, "Surprise, you're going to public school. Have fun with your social skills." But freshman and sophomore year were especially hard for me at Catholic school. Really rough, because I went to an all-girls Catholic school. And guys hear that, and they think, like, miniskirts, thigh highs, and lesbians. So every day in Catholic school for guys is like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Mixed up her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. Hope my boyfriend don't mind it. Which is really ridiculous, because none of us had boyfriends. Freshman year was weird, because when you go to an all-girls school, you realize that there's a lot of cattiness and gossiping going around. So my first semester of high school ever, I was put on a list in a bathroom stall, which would have been cool if it was a nice list, but it was titled Fish Lesbos. But I mean, it's not too bad, because I was last on the list. So out of all the lesbians, I was least lesbian. Thank you. She knows how it is. Least lesbian. But to deal with all the rumors and bitches hating and whatnot, I just had to think of like a mantra to get me through the day. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. But hoes and tricks and economic sites and side decks. Get the fuck out after you're done. And I hops in my ride to make a quick run. Except I didn't have a car at the time because I was 14. So it was like I hops in the back of my grandma's Volvo. Everyone has like a crazy relative, right? Like that's not just me. I have a crazy uncle, the kind like who doesn't get invited to a lot of Christmas dinners because we don't want to gather around the nativity scene and hear about divorce and how he doesn't pay taxes or child support. But he has a theory that all girls are a little bit bisexual, which is kind of offensive, right? Because when me and my gal pals get together to have a slow-motion lingerie pillow fight, it is strictly business. Don't mean no thing but tonight. But I think dating a girl would be a terrible, terrible thing, because I'm not sure how many of you know this, but girls are insane.
Yeah.
And I know this because I'm a girl, and I have female relatives and female friends, and dating any of them would be awful. Especially my female relatives, because that could make for some awkward family reunions. But I have guy friends who come up to me and complain. It's always really lame to hear about stuff, so like the only thing I can really say to that is like, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son, because I've got school and a job, and I have a cat, my Christmas tree's still up in my living room, but a bitch ain't one. And that advice doesn't really help them, but it makes me feel better. Sure don't. Cool, it's yours. That's how it works. If you perform on stage, you just get to take furniture. So I feel like in our last conversation, I I made a lot of allusions to being a lesbian, or at least a little bit bisexual. And I just thought that I would clarify. I'm very heterosexual. Once again, she knows what's up. And I'm currently single right now. I'd really like to hear a woo.
Woo!
You guys, that's just too much. Anyways, so you get to that point where you're single and you're not really happy with it anymore, and you have to think about, like, what am I really looking for in a relationship? And sure, maybe you have some emotional baggage that you're bringing into it, but that's whatever. So I think I've kind of found a good summation of what I'm looking for. Who just wants to be loved and maybe has a background in stripping, let me know. I think I have a lot to offer in a relationship. I'm in school. I'm currently working on my degree. That's a cool thing. I play music. Some people think that's cool. And I have an impressive collection of Zooey Deschanel sundresses, if you're into that. But I have a few assets that I think should definitely not be overlooked. My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. I love you, lady lumps. I love you, lady lumps. They've got you. My humps, my humps, my humps. I love you, lady lumps. I love you, lady lumps. Check it out.